Hello everyone, this is Dean. Welcome back to my channel, Filipino Nurse Retires Home. Um, this is my second video since I would say 3 weeks ago when I did my last video. And I know I'm in the state of hibernation for a while there, okay? I'm in United States, it's still winter time, so you know how that is. It can affect the mood of a person. That's why you have to really be active. So I just got finished with packing 2 of my balikbayan boxes that are full of decorations for my house in the Philippines. And I thought, oh my goodness, it's a lot, and I cannot even really pick it up because it's so heavy. And that only costs about $90 for a big box. And I cannot believe how much I put in there. But that will be for my little house in the Philippines. Otherwise, I know I can save a lot of money doing that because in America, in the Philippines, those stuff that I sent would have cost a lot of money, okay? And the next thing that I probably would do are maybe bed sheets, but the one that I had sent, those are like some decorative plates and some cups. I love cups, collection of cups, and some ironworks that I could put on my wall, okay? So those are good because it would not get broken during the transport. Now, if you have not subscribed, please do. And if you have time, please make a comment and share if you feel like sharing. Otherwise, welcome back. And today's topic is another thing again that I thought of, okay? It's about 5 wishes that I have as a Filipino or retiring in the Philippines, that Philippines will have to make it almost a perfect place for me to live. Okay, it's never gonna be perfect, right? All right, this is according to my wishes and my perception. You might have about 100 wishes to make a place perfect, but I only have 5 that I would have to tell you the most important thing. Number 1, lesser paperwork in doing business in the Philippines. As you see, like banking system, it takes a lot of time just to get an account built in the Philippines, or I'm talking about the bank. They have plenty of requirements. You make sure you have your IRS tax return because they're gonna request for that and the whole 9 yards. You better, if you think about going to the Philippines and open an account, you better check their website first before you head to the Philippines because those are necessary. Your tax form, your W-2 form, they're gonna request for that. And I think tax identification number, but anyway, I cannot be specific as to what they are, okay? You have to do your own assignment. I had my account done with BPI, and that was about 2018, and I really honestly forgot what they are, okay? So please provide that before you even leave, okay? Because you're gonna be sorry, and you cannot really get any account established there if you don't have those. Number 2, to continue on, if you do business in the Philippines, there's a bunch of offices that are gonna be involved and all paperwork, plenty of paperwork. Although it will not cost you very much money, but all the SOPs, the standard operating procedure that they have, I'm talking about buttering up some people, sometimes it's still there. To do their job, immediately, you have to kind of squeeze a little bit of something to help them a little bit expedite the process. I'm sorry, but that is a part of the system, and I hate that, but nothing can be done if you're not gonna do it honestly. Okay, so if you're gonna have a business there, you have to have patience. Sometimes you have the business first and then you're gonna get a permit, but you might get in trouble doing that though. Okay, so they don't take the chance. All right, but I wish they would minimize a lot of requirements. Okay, I rather would pay rather than coming up with a lot of those little papers from one department to another, because they do not talk to each other. They do not have a centralized form of office. You might go from one, like supposing Bureau Blands, you're gonna go to different department, and it would take you a whole day just to commute from one place to another. They do not have a place for all the departments, and you can just have that at one sitting. Okay, you have to hop from one place to another, and it may take you about 1 hour to commute, and I kid you not, it takes a long time. So I'm just gonna tell you that ahead of time. Number two, the noise. I wish that it's minimized, because noise is everywhere, karaoke is everywhere. Every little sari-sari store there has karaoke. On top of that, houses that are a little bit well off, they got their own karaoke system. And it bugs me to that. I know I am supposed to be a Filipino and I can tolerate those. I'm so sorry. I cannot tolerate a lot of those. There is just a special time that I can tolerate that, but not every day, okay? And not at 4 o'clock in the morning, all right? So, and not at 9 o'clock in the evening either, because I start sleeping at that time. So I wish they will have to minimize those. And I know the administration has already a law about that, the rules and regulation that applies to that, but not all people are law-abiding, okay? Number three are, I wish the trash are minimized. The abuse of the environment in the Philippines is terrible, okay? It's not only the Philippines though. Even in America, sometimes some parts of the United States has problem with trash. But in the Philippines, you know, cellophane bags are all over the place. All those cans and plastic bottles are all over the place. And sometimes nobody would even care that it is floating away in their shore. But some mayors are really trying to implement that, and I wish people would just cooperate in doing so, because it's all for us, all over the Philippines. It's all for us. But otherwise, I wish they would minimize that. And what I have here, number four, toilet. I wish the toilets are available everywhere. You know, it's so hard to in case you're gonna have irritable bowel syndrome. If you wanna take you know what I'm talking about? If you wanna take a dump, holy my God, Almighty Father, you're gonna pray that you're not gonna have an accident because it's not available. Okay? And number five, public places. I wish they would maintain cleanliness on those public places, like the palengke. I wish they would minimize also the trash, and then I wish they can implement better rules and regulation as to the food handling. And I have another one though. It's number six. So I know it's number six. Okay, it's not only five wishes. Number six is the customer service in the Philippines. I wish they would have more on that. There should be some sort of orientation, like the owner as well as the people that the salespeople, or in the restaurants. I wish they will maintain a good customer service, because it seems sometimes they don't care whether it's the poor service, whether it's gonna affect their sales, and sometimes leaves you like unattended when you or sometimes you don't really feel like you are being cared for. So those are the things that are very necessary for me to make the Philippines a little bit perfect, almost perfect for us retirees. Okay, you might have about 100 wishes, but I only have few. I don't care about, you know, beautiful things. In fact, I like natural places, but I like it very clean if I can, honestly. But otherwise, I think I have only simple wishes that makes my retirement great. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Safe day, huh?